What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Extreme Randomizer Nuzlocke. In the previous episode, we took on Norman, and at the beginning of this episode, you would have seen that we did our grinding through all the water routes that we could go through right now to level up our team. So we got the we got the Reshiram and the Kyogre pretty much caught up to the level of what they should be at, whereas the rest of our team, for the most part, is still pretty over level, almost pushing level 50 here. But I wanted to bring something up. So, you might be wondering, you know, you had the Darumaka on the team when you were doing grinding and whatnot. And that is true. I did have the Darumaka on the team, but it is something that has been kind of illustrating a problem that we've been having, at least so far in this series. And this is the case with any sort of Nuzlocke you do, randomizer. Kind of happens, kind of doesn't. And that is the typing situation. Now, the biggest problem that we seem to keep running into is that we keep getting a lot of the same typings. Now, realistically, what I probably should have done, instead of bringing along Sprout and Mother Goose, because they don't necessarily evolve, and to be honest, they didn't really need many levels. I mean, I'm saying that they didn't really level up that much, but what I'm saying at the same time is I should have brought other mons along that had the capabilities of evolving. Like the Togepi. We still don't know what Togekiss's typing is. We got the Fletchinder as well. Pidgeotto. We caught a Seawaddle during grinding, which I think evolves into Swadloon pretty early, and then the other part of it is Friendship, and we also caught a Golbat as well. So just seeing what they could potentially evolve into is probably something I should have done, because as you can tell, the Darmanitan we had turned out to be an electric type. We already have an electric type on our team with the Reshiram. Reshiram's actually electric and fairy. But guess what? Our Clang, which was a fire type this entire time, evolved into an electric and poison type. Now, the reason why I'm keeping this thing on the team, one, because it has Sturdy, and that's a pretty good ability for it. But two, is because it's level 49, right? And it feels stupid to replace something that high level right now, especially because, as you can see, its speed and its attack is pretty solid. So it wouldn't make sense for me to get rid of it. But here's the issue that we're running into with this team. This is weak to ground. 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 Mother Goose is not weak to ground. So that's one mon out of, so far, 5 that is weak to ground typing. So there's a reason why I threw the Genesect back on the team as a second water type, even though Genesect and Kangaskhan share the exact same weaknesses. It's in case we run into a water type, or a ground type for that matter. Now, if we run into a grass type, we should be able to handle that a lot easier, because we have a poison type and we have a fire type with Kyogre. If we run into a grass and ground or electric and ground, then that's where we're going to have some problems. But I'd say for right now, our team is looking decent. I didn't want, I'm being so serious when I say this, I didn't want to throw Genesect on the team, but just to cover my own ass, I feel like I need it on the team. And this is mainly because we still have other encounters we can go and scoop up. I don't see myself really doing much more, like, fishing is nice. Like, right now we're gonna get the good rod. It's helpful in, like, the cities and whatnot. But I need something higher level. I can't afford to get these lower level encounters. Like I have been. Like, even in the water on the way here. Because really, there's only, like, one more big grinding section for us in this game before we wrap things up. Alright, so Excadrill and Shroomish. This is a little bit scary. And I'm trying not to have our Mons who are almost level 50 be out. Like, they've done enough work to get us to this point. Like, let's let the quote unquote new guys do the work. Body slam. Damn it. I wish Kyogre was learning that, because Kyogre has Refrigerate. So I essentially get stabbed from ice type moves if I use a normal move, because it becomes part ice. So that would have been really nice to learn. I'm afraid to I mean, it's not super effective on Reshiram, so I don't really think I need to worry that much. Yeah. I would like a better electric move for Reshiram and an actual fairy attacking move if possible, but I'm gonna be waiting a while. But yeah, we can't get an encounter in this route. I mean, we get the static Latias in this route because we're gonna go to Southern Island with Steven. But it's not like we can get an actual grass encounter is what I'm saying. The route north and everything like that going forward, yes, we can, but alright. We did learn Geomancy too, which is nice. Dude, why are we just missing attacks? This is the reason why I was saying I want a fairy type attacking move, and I want a better electric attack. Even Volt Switch would be perfect. I mean, it'd be kind of whack because I have Geomancy, but okay, so you resist that, going for Coil. So you're a poison type. You are 100% a poison type. And I missed. But you know what's ironic is I'm probably going to hit this next thunder now that my accuracy is dropped. Yeah, that makes sense. I almost actually want to lead Kangaskhan for the fight against Team Aqua. Just out of curiosity to see if I can actually Mega Evolve it right away. I think I should do that. Jesus, I just dropped that on the floor. I still remember seeing this the first time and flipping out. I'm trying to think. I think X and Y was probably... X and Y was probably the last like Pokemon series I watched somebody do in full, or do when the game like initially dropped, before like actually getting the chance to play it. Like every game since then, I feel like I have played on my own time, but like I've seen like the people do with notifications and like, oh, they're playing the game. It's one of the many reasons why when we play newer games, I try to keep it spoiler free if possible, so that way you get my reaction. One of the many reasons actually why I don't watch the trailers. Oh, you don't get the stone during this fight, or before this fight. Alright, Elite Four Crystal and Leader Wellington. Okay, so Matt is going to be the side on the left, so we should definitely just knock out the Roselia early. I'm going to Rock Slide regardless. And we're going to miss the Kutabs. Wait, I didn't see what level his Mothim was. Damn, we're already level 50. That's crazy. And you want to learn Water Gun. We really aren't going to get a physical water type move until potentially Waterfall. 42? Okay. Oh, we get to see what else he has. Oh, not the Frogadier, man. Listen, I love Greninja and everything, but he did me dirty in this series. He did me dirty in this series. A Crash Gem Petal Dance. Now that's crazy. Now that is crazy. Ooh, the Sap Sipper. What do you got? Seed Bomb? Oh, that could hurt. Sap Sipper, Seed Bomb. And that wasn't Stab. Or maybe it was Stab. And it just resists. It's just a typing that also happens to resist Bug. Wait, I thought he would have gotten confused off of the Petal Dance. I know he only attacked once, but he went for it twice. Zen Headbutt. They really don't like my Kangaskhan right now. Not a fan of that. Okay, so you're not safe to take. He could be flying, actually. He's not. Okay. I don't know what this thing is then. This is where I wish sometimes, like, we fought this thing so far in this series, but this is where I wish, like, we were playing, like, Sun and Moon or something like that, so I could just check and be like, okay, I remember this now. Which I think this is true. And please don't quote me if I'm wrong, but, like, I think, especially in Generation 7, with the fact that they had, like, Mega Evolutions, considered as other forms, as long as you had one of them in your Pokédex, like Garchomp, for example. Let's say Garchomp in this game, I don't remember what it is actually, but let's say in this game he's a grass type. If you were to I'm gonna send Ace back for right now. Encounter that as regular Garchomp. Oh. So it did not get randomized to another legendary. It got randomized to an Aggron. Okay. I mean, that's a little annoying. Because I was expecting a legendary, because that's always been the setting for it. But I mean, it's still a guaranteed Mega Evolution, and it's an Aggron, which Aggron evolves at like 42. You get an Aggron at 42 or something like that, or 44, one of those two. I don't remember off the top of my head. I apologize if you hate me. But Aggron's got like a really good defense stat regardless, so if we get a good typing, that could be something I might keep on the team instead of having the Genesect. And I feel bad because I keep ping-ponging the Genesect around. I really should be using it because of the fact that it was the first legendary I caught in this series, and I caught it without any status infliction. Like, it's got lore behind it. Like, I should just be using it regardless. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at Attila here. Level 36. Is a psychic type with a defense lowering nature. Not great. Really at all. Its moveset is really bad. It's got Shell Smash though, which could be good. But it's a typing we don't have. And it's making me think, okay, I know what I said about the Kling Klang and not wanting to get rid of it, but do I take this right now? Because if I eliminate the ground weakness, I don't want to get rid of my legendaries, and I don't want to get rid of Meganium. So it would be Kling Klang if I did do that. And the thing is that Attila is right there with levels for what we're doing right now. So if I can get it a decent moveset, which I don't know if I will be able to because our movesets or our TM situation's a little bit rough. I could give it strength just as an attacking move. I could give it Volt Tackle as well. I think I will just give it strength for the time being. Yeah, because the only attack that it has is Ominous Wind. It's not doing us any favors. And Volt Tackle, it is a risky move, but it's base 120 power. Why not? And again, we do not know what this thing's Mega typing is, Mega ability. We don't know any of that. We don't know any of that. And that's kind of what I want to do, is I want to basically test and see what all that is. Same thing with Kangaskhan. So, not the moves that I prefer. I prefer stab, but better than nothing. Alright. And I think we'll probably just keep the Genesect in the back for right now. Because like I said, Aggron's already up to where we want it to be for levels and everything, so... I'm trying to get into a battle. I'm trying to get into a battle where someone has more than one Pokemon, so I can test this out. Okay, I don't think an Emboar will die to a Mach Punch. I hope it doesn't anyways. So let's go ahead. We're gonna go for the Mega Evolution, and we're gonna go for Mach Punch. We've waited 14, well, I'm making it sound like it's been a long time waiting, but we've been waiting like 13 episodes, 12 episodes for this. All right, let's see. Okay, so it's gonna go for Curse, which we know that it's not a Ghost type because we hit it with Mach Punch. Alright, so let's go ahead, take a look at what we have here for our Mega Kangaskhan. It becomes a Dark and Flying type with Cheek Pouch. Dark and Flying type with Cheek Pouch. Okay. So it's kind of one of those situations where it's not... It's better because it gets the stat buff, and that's pretty much it. So it's nothing like game broken or game changing. Because, I mean, sure, it gets rid of my grass weakness, but it also stacks on a bunch of other weaknesses that I'm not really trying to have. Isn't there an item up there? I think there is. I think there's an item up here. That would have been a sick encounter. What did I get in this route for my first encounter? I don't remember, but I think I killed it. Oh, this is going to be helpful, especially with me leading with something as slow as Aggron. Yeah, this is going to be great. Oh, that was a Lapras. I was thinking that was a Ninetales. Which, by the way, I don't know if you guys have seen the Surf animation. Because we have a Kyogre and we're using Surf with him, we get the Surf on top of him. Ooh, another Luck Incense. That actually came into clutch during grinding as well. I forgot I had it, so I was making sure that I was using it because it's essentially an amulet coin. Alright, Leavanny. Leavanny. I think I'm just gonna go... I think I'm gonna Mega Evolve and I'm just gonna go for Strength. I think that's what I should do here. I think that's the safer option. And it's funny because I think the... Oh, you're a Ghost type, aren't you? No, you're not. Because in Ultra Sun, or Ultra Sun Extreme Randomizer, we had a Mega Aggron that we caught and we used for a while, and that thing was a beast. It really was. Alright, so it becomes a Fire and Ground type, which is not good. And it has Toxic Boost. Okay. So safe to say, we're probably not going to want to use Mega Aggron. Because he's got a weakness to water. Or a quad weakness to water, not just the fact that he's got a weakness to water, he's got a quad weakness to water. And then we obviously can't, you know, use Primal Kyogre until we get the blue orb for it, so that's gonna be after all the story stuff and whatnot in Sutopolis. Which, as long as we're staying on top of our shit, we should be fine. The nice thing about us knowing that we have to fight a Kyogre for the rest of the game, because May has one as her fucking starter, is the fact that we know what typing it's going to be. I put it over there. I was like, where's my water? I need my water. But we're at, what, 26 minutes? We'll be good for the rest of the episode. Alright, so yeah, I don't think Mega Evolving Aggron is going to be what we want to do. I still think we keep it because it's, you know, it's solid. I mean, Mega Evolving it is, it's still going to be good because it's got the super high defense, but yeah. So this thing has been going through Hypnosis and Poison Gas. Bad Dreams as well. Okay, so I have an electric type on my team. I don't have a poison. So I probably should try to teach Homeboy Sketch so that way he can get some moves that are stab. Alright, can you wake up, please? Thank you. Also, I don't know if you guys realize, that dude had no attacking moves. He had Sharpen, Autotomize, Poison Gas, and Hypnosis. That was the moveset for that Samurai. Alright, Grumpig. I know Grumpig is Psychic and Bug, because we have one of these guys. So we can just go ahead and send him out of here. Go ahead and send him home. Why not? Not very good at battles. Well, you need to have better attacking moves. I'll tell you that for a start. Aerodactylite. Alright, so if we get an Aerodactyl, that would be good. You move around a lot. Scaring me and shit. You don't battle, do you? Okay, so you give me a nature power TM. I only come over here because, like, I know I can fight these traders right now and not have to wait till much later. Alright, Volbeat, Carnivine. This should be fine. Oh, 42, okay. I mean, this should still be fine, actually. Because they're not particularly too strong. Right, Heat Wave misses Carnivine. Does about half the Volbeat, and we get the burn, which Volbeat's more of a special attacker anyways, I think. Or maybe it is physical, I don't know. It just went for Judgment, so I think he's thinking he's God for some reason. Alright, Future Sight to my Kyogre. I'm scared to use Volt Tackle because I don't want to take the recoil if I don't have to. Ooh, almost knocked out the Carnivine from there too. Alright, Tilla's gonna go to 37. We will get the knockout with Wing Attack though. So there's that. Alright, level 38 for Anime. That might be one of the more creative nicknames I came up with. But yeah, that's going to pretty much wrap things up for this episode. So if you guys did enjoy this episode of the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Extreme Randomizer Nuzlocke, make sure you show your support. Click on the like button down below because it'd be greatly appreciated. Let me know what you guys are thinking of the series so far. Like I said, just because we're kicking ass and taking names right now doesn't mean that this series is going to be super duper easy. We have to beat Steven essentially twice in order to actually win, because I do want to play the Delta episode as well. Obviously, when we get to that point, it'll be explained a little bit more. But yeah. So if you guys enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.